Sister Wives. Christine Brown's artichoke post at Instagram's about not giving up, her best cooking posts always tell a story, and Meri Brown's bestie, Jenn, just as popular as Sister Wives cast. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my 2S gossip channel. Sister Wives star Christine Brown's sharing weird life lessons via her fun cooking posts. She always tries to look on the bright side. Christine Brown's blooming after leaving Kody Brown and finding love with Devid Woolley. Her new marriage with Devid's bringing out her nurturing side. She's cooking, baking and cleaning. Christine is an excellent housekeeper and her cooking posts on Instagram often have deeper meanings. Christine shares her thoughts and feelings through her cooking posts. Sister Wives star Christine Brown's mourning the death of Garrison Brown, and her heart is broken, but as her latest Instagram post about artichokes shows, she's bravely moving forward. The passing of Janelle and Kody Brown's son is so painful for his parents, his siblings, and Christine, Meri and Robyn Brown. Everyone is hurting after this horrible tragedy. Christine is staying busy and sharing her thoughts and feelings that may help her to process her grief. There's nothing wrong with that. In Sister Wives season 18, Christine finally cut ties with Kody. For years, he'd been disappointing the passionate and energetic woman that he'd married. Christine was once the youngest wife. Then, Kody went A-court and Christine couldn't take the jealousy. However, she hung in there for years, trying to do her part to make the plural marriage work. Ultimately, she was wasting her time. On Instagram, Christine showed off a big green artichoke and a winning smile. At the age of 52, Christine looks gorgeous. In fact, she's never really looked better. Her skin's glowing, her eyes are shining, and she's slim and fit. Yes, she's sad, but she's so strong. She finds ways to add joy to the lives of the people around her, including her husband, Devid Woolley, and her children. She tries not to surrender to despair. Christine has a great attitude. Artichokes are my favorite vegetable. Even thought they take forever to eat, one piece at a time and then you get to the heart and still, a little more scraping out the yucky stuff but then you get to eat the heart. Just like your problems, you can tackle them, piece by piece, keep going, don't give up, it's worth it, and then right before you're almost through it, one last hard push and you're done with it. Christine is all about fighting misery, and she has definitely been through hard times. Being in a polygamous relationship isn't easy, it often seems to hurt the women involved. Men like Kody can be emotionally wounded by the experience too. The worst thing is the fact that kids born into these families may feel neglected sometimes. In the Brown family, there were 18 kids, but only one father, so some children, including Garrison, had issues with their dad. Now, Garrison is gone. He was a good person who was depressed. Everyone loved him, including Kody. Christine, who recently changed her last name to Woolley, she's such a romantic, is coping by feeding her loved ones. She's been doing that for decades, and she's good at it. Her artichoke post is about carrying on, even when the going gets tough. If people work on their problems, they can eventually move past them. Christine wasn't the most patient sister wife, but she learned to live with very little love and affection. Then, she worked on that problem. She found a man who really loves her. He has all the time in the world for his warm, charming and talented wife. Devid appreciates Christine. In another Instagram post, Christine showed a little more of her life philosophy when she baked a batch of totally delicious rolls. Over the years, this woman has produced some real delicacies. She has earned the domestic goddess title fair and square. Now that Christine and Devid own an Airbnb together, Christine is putting all her talents to work again. As the hashtag above shows, Christine believes in baking from scratch. She sees the value in taking her time and making something great. She knows that baking is an art form. It's easier to grab some rolls from the grocery store, but it's just not the same. When slow food fan Christine bakes from scratch, the whole kitchen smells amazing. Everyone begins to salivate. They can't wait until those rolls come out of the oven. Christine waited for what she wanted. For years, she languished in a marriage that was almost loveless. She may have spent a lot of time thinking about how different things could be. When the time was right, she began to build a new life. She met and married Devid quickly, but it's quite possible that Christine had been planning her escape for years. She had plenty of time to think about her spiritual union with Kody and how it made her feel. Maybe she mapped out a different life, step by step, just like a great recipe. When she felt she was ready, she began to move forward. When she left Kody, she seemed to know exactly what she wanted to do. She did appear to have a plan. Christine used her positive attitude to solve her problems. When she's faced with challenges, Christine can be very tough. She will persevere. Christine has good reasons to hang in there, including a wonderful family that means the world to her. The Sister Wives star knows that home is where the heart is. That's why she's into slow food, decorating and more. She is committed to making her loved ones feel good. That sort of giving spirit is precious. As the family reels after Garrison's death, Christine is moving forward, but she also looks back. She helped to raise Garrison and Janelle is a very close friend. Christine is living in the now and trying to achieve her goals, while giving plenty of love to those she cares about, but she's also feeling a great loss. A person can smile on Instagram and still be grieving. Grief is a long process, and the Sister Wives star Christine will miss Garrison forever. Christine Brown had a lovely bond with her daughters. She loves spending time with them and their kids. Fans love to watch the Sister Wives star spending great time with her family. Christine's life has changed a lot in the past few years. She broke ties with her polygamist husband and moved on with a new partner. The celeb met Devid and they fell in love. Now, many Sister Wives fans who follow Meri Brown on social media are also very familiar with her best friend, Jenn. The women have been friends for several years and Jenn accompanies Meri on her Fridays with Friends Instagram series. Sister Wives fans have come to know and love Jenn. In fact, many hope she will appear in future episodes of the series. But in the meantime, Meri's followers are happy to see the women on her weekly Instagram show. In fact, some have begun to spot Jenn out in real life. Sister Wives fans know that Meri Brown really struggled to bond with her sister wives. After the women left the family, Christine and Janelle didn't seem interested in keeping in touch with Meri. On top of that, Mykelti Brown Paedon and some of the other children have a strained relationship with her. Naturally, she sought out friends of her own. These days, Meri's followers can frequently spot her friends Jenn and Blair in her photos. They seem to have a lot of fun together. In a recent episode of Friday with Friends, an Instagram follower admitted they saw Jenn in public and had a major fan moment. "I walked right past you today at Walmart. I didn't want to be one of those people so I just keep walking," the Instagram user wrote. Jenn saw the comment and replied, "It is so weird for me when people recognize me and then I act weird like I don't know what to do with my face and don't know if they know how likely I am to say something inappropriate." Jenn might be just as recognizable as Meri these days. And Meri's Instagram followers would love to be friends with them in real life too. Several Instagram users wrote as much in the comments, including, "You two are the cutest. I want to be your friend. Quote, I just love when you start out laughing. I laugh with you. I'm a big fan of humor and always find ways to laugh so I appreciate your humor. Whenever I need a good laugh I watch you gals." For more fun Meri and Jenn content, follow the women on Instagram and check back next week for a new Fridays with Friends episode. Sister Wives fans are concerned for Tony Paedon's health and they have expressed their fear. The father of 3 and husband to Mykelti Brown Paedon has been working hard to get in shape. Yet, something about him has followers worried. Tony Paedon came in and swept Mykelti Brown Paedon off of her feet. Unfortunately, her parents, Kody Brown and Christine Brown Woolley, were not that thrilled. The young couple had only been together a brief time and her sister, Meri Brown Brush, was preparing to get married. So, the timing was way off. Eventually, Kody and Christine saw that nothing was going to stop Mykelti and Tony, so they gave their blessing. Unfortunately, they wanted to get married shortly after Meri but had to compromise and wait until December 2016. The wedding was fun and eclectic but fans were worried as to how Tony would support Mykelti. He worked as a banker and then left to work from home. They went on to have 3 children and Tony became a fan favorite. Additionally, he and Mykelti went on a weight loss journey and were looking better than ever until a recent photo surfaced of Tony. A Reddit thread was started featuring this snap with the op saying this. Is Tony okay? Because what is going on? Blotchy skin, bloodshot eyes, empty gaze, frizzy hair. He knew he was filming, so obviously an overall DGAF attitude of his appearance. They added that it could be because he was tired from the 3 children, yet pointed out how amazing his wife looked. Then, they concluded with this. So I'm just gonna say it, his appearance is giving addict. Did anyone else feel the same way, or did they think it was a bad photo? He's always given me a stoner gamer vibe. I mean, they have 3 very young children. I don't get addict vibes, but I've never cared much for him. He's just kind of a jerk. I don't see any difference. Aside from the 3 young children, Redditors had other things to say about the Sister Wives star. Some did get stoner vibes from Tony Paedon, while others felt he just needed a good conditioning treatment. One suggested that maybe he had rosacea and this was during a flare-up. Finally, many believed he was never okay and this was just the result of a poor diet and too much junk food. In any case, he does look slightly tired, but his twins are only 1 while his daughter just turned 3. Therefore, it could simply be the look of an exhausted father. The past few weeks and months have been pretty difficult for the Brown family as a whole. Garrison Brown's tragic death at the beginning of March really rocked the family, in addition to their daily trials and worries. But even so, many members of the family are determined to press onward. Janelle Brown recently shared that Gabriel is in a better headspace. Additionally, Madison Brown is working through her personal blocks too. As the mother of 3 young children, Madison Brown is constantly busy. In fact, she admitted she's so busy and often struggles to ground herself. That's precisely why she chose to share some helpful tips with her Instagram audience. In our digital world, the simplicity of writing things down with pen and paper has become a grounding force for me, the mother of 3 shared on Instagram. There's something profoundly calming about the tactile act of writing that helps reclaim my thoughts from the constant digital noise and chaos in my brain. Whether it's remembering important dates, organizing the overwhelming, never-end task list, or sorting through tangled emotions, in finding that writing helps bring clarity to so much. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe your channel.